What's up, wig splitters? 8-week challenge time.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for all your support. You know I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And I've talked about it before, the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. And you know, some people were saying, oh, you're just talking about to get views. Well, I was talking about it to kind of give some of you youngsters out there some insight. And then recently, I guess he just, you know, he had already pled out, but then he now put together a letter and presented it to the judge. What you do is what, you know, you typically do at sentencing anyway. You have people write on your behalf and try to give you a kind of like a character assessment to possibly sway the judge into giving you less time. But the judge usually follows the prosecutor's recommendation whenever you're sentenced. So before you get sentenced, a lot of people, what they do is they contact as many friends as possible, have them write character letters. They have family friends, you know, some people even put together character videos now, a lot of the white collar guys. And then they try to do all the research they can so they can get into the drug program and you know, anything else that'll help them get out potentially early. And this is all federal, you know, state. I'm quite sure they have similar programs, but I'm referring to the federal prison system. Anyways, on Tekashi's situation, man, you know, showing remorse now, saying that he is, you know, I guess, regrets what he did. And then somebody said, well, you can't blame him for snitching because these guys were extorting him, were robbing him, they were sleeping with his girlfriend, you know, they were doing all these things. But let me tell you something, man. To a lot of you guys out there thinking that it's cool to rat, cool to snitch, for one, know the power of your words. See, he was preaching gang banging and killing. He was sending people on missions. And the thing is, when you're involving yourself in activities and you're actually promoting it, and think about this, man. Now, I'm not trying to, you know, act like I'm a saint. You know, I did my crime, I did my time. I didn't tell on nobody. Everybody that was involved in my crime, we all got busted at the same time, and I took a plea deal, okay? I didn't go telling on a bunch of people that had nothing to do with my crime. I didn't, you know, start bringing up people, random people, and calling them gang members. I didn't do any of that. And one thing I know is that when you pick and choose your friends, Tekashi knew what he was getting his hands involved in. When you hang out with wolves, what do you think a wolf is gonna do, man? A wolf pack. You're talking about some straight savages, man. It wasn't like he was out singing gospel music. Tekashi put his ass into a situation which he couldn't cash. And eventually, that was gonna happen regardless. And it happens on the streets all the time. So, when it goes all bad and you got a dude banging your girl, or you got a homie who ran up in your house when you're out of town, you get mad, but look at the niggas you're kicking it with. Look at the characters you had around you. You had straight guys, you had straight goons. There's a lot of people, I would never have them at my house. I would never invite them into my home. I would never intimately be involved with these people. You know the type of cats that aren't the type of people you want around you on a private level. So you keep it public. And, you know, for the sake of money, a lot of people compromise themselves, and they know they shouldn't have those people around them to begin with. I used to see it, man. I go to the homie's house, he got dudes over there chilling, they're playing PlayStation, smoking weed, and oh, he cool, he this, he that. And a lot of these dudes, they just sitting around plotting. They, you know, they waiting, they looking to see when the plug comes by to drop something off, you know, what kind of car he drive, what time things happen, you know, playing it off. You know, a lot of these dudes, you can't trust them. They're plotting from day one, but you call them your homie. Oh, this is my partner. And to put it into another perspective, when you put that energy out there to commit violence, what do you think is going to happen at the end of the day? You think you can walk scot-free? That's what Tekashi thinks. He thinks after he pushed all this negative energy that there's no repercussions. Man, I knew whether or not I got caught robbing the bank then or I got caught for something else later on down the line, energy is going to catch up with you, man. That's what you don't understand. So don't blame it on these cats sleeping with his girl, extorting money from him. He had no business even messing with them dudes. But for the sake of getting money, he thought, oh, and I had these dudes around me, I'm somebody. Well, that somebody comes at a price, man. It costs you to be a gang member, man. It costs you to be an entertainer exploiting gang activity. You ain't gonna just be claiming blood, Crip, GD, Disciple, GD, Vice, all these different cliques or whatever, and thinking that, oh, I'm whatever gang it is, you think you're just gonna use that as your tool to promote yourself, and you're not gonna have to pay for that? You're gonna go to this town, that town, and be on these people's backyard and thinking that you can get a free pass? Man, it don't work like that, man. If you're using what these guys have died for as their platform, then the dudes who are really about that life, you're gonna have to take care of them. And if you don't take care of them, you better quit running your mouth with that shit coming out your mouth. And that's what, dudes think, oh man, I'm a super crip, this and that. You ain't no super crip. You ain't been out there, you ain't put in no work. You have a talent that the homies can exploit and make money off of. Therefore, you're gonna take care of some cats. But believe you're not gonna just be out there, start claiming something and think that it's all good. Whenever you claim anything, whether you're claiming a hood, you're repping something, and it's building a brand behind you. Tekashi used Treyway and Bloods as his brand. This dude disrespected every hood in America. He sent his homies to go do stuff because he didn't want to do it, but yet at the end of the day, he said they were extorting him, but he was participating. He was the main agitator. And if he didn't have enough sense, or his family didn't know that, hey, there's going to be a price to pay to be doing this, man. Common sense, man. You're hanging out with thugs and killers, man. It's going to be a price to pay. You can't just pull away and think that ain't nothing going to happen. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Friction in, friction out. See, that's why a lot of times, they used to jump dudes in gangs. You get put on a set, you catch a fade, something happens to bring you in. But a lot of people just, oh man, I'm in. And you think you in so you didn't have to do nothing, but then you think getting out, you don't have to do nothing. It don't work like that, man. That's what you guys don't get. You use an energy form to promote yourself and exploit. You will have to pay for that at the end of the day. It's going to come at a cost, man. There's nothing free when it comes to the universe as far as energy. Energy just it is. It don't see black or white. It don't see red or blue. It just is energy. And you put that energy into the world, eventually it's going to come out. I've seen it a lot, man. I've seen dudes, when you're out there, eventually you're going to run across another super gangster. And he's going to check your check your ass. So, hey, man, people get mad and they're like, oh, man, he did the right. Look, man, don't get involved in that culture. Leave that shit alone. If you're a square, be a square. He could have been singing some old, the Spanish music. He could have been singing about dancing like Pitbull and some other stuff. He didn't have to get in there and be promoting all that, man. Disrespecting cats in Chi-Town and Houston and L.A. and run around and talking. He didn't have to do all that, man. That wasn't necessary, man. But he thought it was, and he's all, test my gangster. He said it numerous times in interviews, test my gangster, test my gangster. He was only testing the gang because he had some real gangsters around him. And then now these cats is doing all the time, and he gonna skate out. And he signed another record deal? Come on, man. This is a joke, man. What you gonna rap about now that you told on everybody, and you supposed to get respect for that? Ain't no respect for that, man. Ain't no respect for no rat motherfuckers, man, who exploit and get dudes caught up, who are trying somewhat to be in the mix, and now they're caught up based on trying to follow you. It's sad, man. That's why I say, like, a lot of times, man, watch who you follow, man. Watch who you follow, who you align yourself with. But Tekashi is a punk, man. He's a punk, man. And the people, all they did was use him and his image and his little anime looking ass to make money. And the record label, all they care about was making money off him. And when they get out, they're going to try to somehow do something to exploit. I don't care about his damn life. Because he made a bunch of money so fast, but he was a punk. And he was putting a lot of people's lives in danger by doing that, man. So he don't get no respect in my book, man. Tekashi ain't shit, man. And the people who look up to him, man, I'm telling you right now, find you a better role model, man. There's a lot of other people you should look up to. And the way this story ends with all these people doing time behind him and him now telling to try to get out of a situation, hey, there's a lot of dudes who just kept their mouth shut and handled their business. He would have got probably 5 years, maybe 7 years. He wasn't going to get no 40 years. They always say that he wasn't getting no 40 years. He would have got probably 7, 8 years, and that'd be that. But he was doing it too. He was there. And the fact that, oh, they were doing, look, man, why were you messing with those people, man? You couldn't see that these guys were bad news from the get. You couldn't see that when you start putting the red rag, you didn't know what that came with? When you put the blue rag, red rag, whatever rag in your pocket, you know, you don't know what that comes with? You think you're just going to have that and be like, oh, come on, man. It ain't. You ask that cat, what's that cat who was rapping a little while back? Was it White Jesus or one of those Slim Jesus? One of these cats, man, and he was talking all this. He had all these guns in his video. And I think when the real cat from Chi-Town got out of his ass, he like, oh, man, I ain't with that, man. That's just, oh, man, I'm just doing it for the videos. You ain't heard nothing else from him. Went viral, 20-something million views, and he toting around, little square-looking white kid with a gun. Man, that gun, man, you guys think it's all that, man. A lot of y'all, you get up in there and start crying, you're going to realize it ain't all that. You know, anybody can pull a trigger, man. At the end of the day, it's about what comes with that, the energy that comes with that. Wake up, man. I'm trying to give y'all boss game, man, but y'all keep wanting to follow this bullshit Hollywood shit, man. Wake up.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc, getting down with the Wig Splitter Workout Challenge. You're asking, what is the Wig Splitter Workout Challenge? It's an 8-week challenge that's gonna change your fucking life, man. And it's an opportunity for you to win $5 grand. Yeah, you heard me correct, $5 grand. Want that to put a smile on your face? First place is $5 grand. Second place is $1,500. Third place is the Wig Splitter Workout Commissary Package. And on top of all that, we're gonna fly the winner out to LA to come party with us for the weekend and take pictures and kick it with Big Herc and Big Ann. That's right. Sign up for the Wig Splitter Workout 8-week challenge. You're gonna get the ebook, you're gonna get the whole program, you're gonna get the diet, you're gonna get the nutrition, you're gonna get your mental game right, and you're gonna learn how to split some wigs in life, how to take control, and how to make your life the best life it could be. So go to wigsplitterworkout.com and sign up and be a part of this 8-week challenge and change your motherfucking life.